Hi there, everyone. It's Micah, holistic therapist here. It's been some time since I've posted a tapping video, but I wanted to post one. And for those of you who are not familiar with tapping, I'd like to share that tapping, or EFT, emotional freedom techniques, is a mind-body techniques that help us to reduce emotional distress and increase regulation by sending calming signals to the brain and the nervous system. This technique involves gently tapping on specific acupressure points on the face and the upper body while focusing on distress, challenging thoughts and beliefs, and the like. EFT tapping can sometimes bring up strong emotions, so please take accountability for your own mental health during this process and reach out to a tapping professional if you need more support. In this video, I'd like to cover a topic that I've been trying to figure out how to provide the best support with, and that is dealing with the current political unrest that we're having now in the environment. And question that's particularly useful is, how can we focus on our own regulation for our own nervous system when there's so much chaos, overwhelm, and other people who are unsafe right now? And a post from someone that I follow on social media goes by the screen name Trauma Geek, who is neurodivergent, affirming, and trauma-informed, provided some clarity for me on this, and I'll link to that post in the description of this video. With the current political climate and how overwhelming it feels, that may be the goal of the current political climate, to destabilize us, right? And there's an agency and a choice and an intentionality that comes with radical defiance of choosing to focus on nervous system stability despite this unrest going on right now. So with that framing, I'd like to move into this tapping that we can do together. And I invite you to modify any of this to better fit your needs and what your brain and your body need right now. So I invite you to tap on the side of the hand and repeat after me if you'd like. Even though the current political climate feels overwhelming and exhausting, and my nervous system has been impacted by this intensity and uncertainty, I honor how hard this is, and I choose to offer myself some compassion. Even though the current political environment is overwhelming, and my nervous system feels on high alert, choosing to offer myself some compassion right now. Top of the head. So much political unrest. My body feels this tension and stress. My nervous system is on high alert. This is a lot to hold, and it's very heavy. My body is responding to instability and chaos around me. And this stress is living in my system, causing me dysregulation. And I've been carrying this, and it feels overwhelming. the sternum. It makes sense that I feel this way given what's going on around me. I wonder what it would take to find some compassion for how I'm feeling. Take a deep breath in and out. Check in with yourself and see what you need right now. I'm going to invite us together to move forward with our second round of tapping. Even though the current environment feels destabilizing and exhausting, I recognize that periods of political unrest are often marked by intentional destabilization. And I'm choosing to begin to separate what's going on around me from what is happening inside my mind and body, creating a barrier and a boundary. Even though periods of political unrest, like what's happening now, are often marked by intentional destabilization, I am choosing to separate what's going on around me from my own internal sense of safety, as hard as that is to do. Top of the head, so much instability in this world. Inside of the eyebrows, uncertainty and unknown creates stress. Outside of the eyes, my nervous system absorbs this stress. It's permeating around me. And it's hard not to soak it up. It's hard not to feel it. That's not a personal failing. It's not something I'm doing wrong. In fact, it shows that I care, that I'm concerned and empathetic. And it's a normal physiological response to being human and having a heart. And I'm using this awareness, this normalization, this awareness of instability as potentially being intentional. This awareness can give me options. Side of the body. Options to begin to choose, to shift from reacting to responding. Deep breath in and out. Take a moment to check in with yourself. And we'll go ahead and move to our third round together. Tap on the side of the hand. Even though. So much of the current political climate is outside of my control. I can choose to regulate my nervous system because regulation helps me stay grounded, connected, and clear. can't control the current political climate. I can choose to shift towards regulation. And shift from reacting to responding. Regulation is protective. Grounding supports my clarity. Calm doesn't mean disengagement. Stability supports discernment. Under the nose, my nervous system matters. Shifting to regulation. This helps me stay resourced. This helps me stay connected to myself and my loved ones. Choosing steadiness right now. Choosing to regulate amidst chaos and uncertainty. Recognizing this as an act of determination. A radical act in the face of uncertainty. Radically shifting to regulation. Staying grounded, connected, and clear. Radically shifting to regulation. Take a deep breath in and out. Invite you to check in with yourself and see whatever you need and give that to you. Until next time, be well.